CVS to pick up my prescription. I did, however, call in. Oh, this is the line, really?
Yes, this is the line.
Yeah. I must speak to somebody in consultation because I'm not waiting on that line. I can't. They got some nerve thinking that somebody's going to wait in that line that can't wait in line. Is going to wait in the line. I'm not doing that. There's only one person for consultation.
This is a prime example of entitled. Everybody else is waiting in the line at CVS. She says she don't have time to wait in the damn line.
Any questions? I didn't know who he was. It's SCI Daniel. Not driving or doing alert. I was trying to
Okay, yeah, I had to do it a couple of times. No. Because it says I'm going to have to go to the doctor.
See, she wanted to skip everybody. Clever was at the airport yesterday, day before yesterday, and they had, because the line was really long, especially at Bush Airport, and people were trying to skip in the line then. What makes people think that they can just come and skip everybody else? She says she don't want to wait in line. Nobody wants to wait in the damn line. That's the point of the waiting in line. Nobody wants to do it. But today what I wanted to talk about is that I got a couple of things I want to say about Pam Bundy, because now even the Republicans are asking, why haven't she prosecuted anybody? Because she's a fraud. And then I have Candace Owens. Candace Owens now is attacking Nick Shirley. Remember Nick Shirley, who made the video about Minneapolis? I don't know if Candace is jealous or something. She's trying to say that his reporting is fraudulent now. Candace Owens is, because he got some gang members to talk to. She said no gang members would do this. Have you seen these videos online, dumbass? They do it all the time. What are you talking about? They wouldn't talk to you. You wouldn't know that, because I'm starting to think that she is nothing but a grifter, because I'm going to go back and get some of the stuff that Candace Owens said before and what she's saying now. Kind of like what we did about Tucker Carlson, same way. They all come back and contradict themselves. But before we get to those two there, and we got a good video. Some of you may not be able to stay up because it's about 17 minutes. We'll be stopping it. This guy attacks a blind lady on a bus, and because she said that he wanted him to stop cussing the other women's out. And when the bus driver tried to stop him from doing it, he beat the living hell out of the bus driver. But he had been arrested like 40 times. I'm sure he learned his lesson. Just let him out again. He's only been arrested 40 times. This is my sentiment about that. If you get arrested 40 times in 5 or 10 years, you don't never need to get out of jail again, because you're not fit for society. Furthermore, what I don't understand is that they're letting these people out with violent crimes so they can commit them again. If we just keep the violent criminals locked up, we can reduce the crime by 70–80% at least. But I did have Bridget Macron was over here with Melania, and she wants this country to get cracked down on its free speech. Listen here, Mrs. Ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, everybody sing. Listen, Miss My Ding-a-ling. She's telling us, and Melania's sitting there, and it looked like Melania was a little uncomfortable. She wants to come over here and tell us how to run our country. You go back over there and tell your queer husband to run France. We're not listening to a woman with a penis lecture us about anything. But here's just how he is. There's an interpreter because she's talking in French.
Do know that I am the United States, a country that I love very much. And here
We don't love you.
we are the country of free speech, but I think that liberty does have some rules. We have to be free but adapt to certain codes. So I believe in
F you in your codes, and your queer husband and your dingaling.
these codes. Too many young people are suffering.
So the young people are suffering because people are saying stuff online. Get your ass offline then. I'm so sick of that. Everybody's offended about online. Dan Bongino, I said something about, I played a clip of somebody saying something about Dan Bongino. They say I was cyberbullying. Can't make this up, man. It's too many people getting offended online. If you don't like what somebody's saying, turn the damn channel. Hell is you said sensitive for?
And they do not tell us, but they send signals, very strong signals from young people. And
Y'all want to cut off little kids' penises, and you're telling us about how we hurting the kids.
Teenagers. So it's up to us to answer them. Let's
Look how Melania looking. Melania should backhand the heifer and say, what the hell is you talking about? I came from a Russian country, and I'm happy to be here.
answer them all together. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be back.
We ain't happy to have you. And I hope you got that damn penis tucked. Mr. Trump, you better watch out. Because you find coming there and she been trying to attack Melania. If she still got her package, you know, that thing still might work. Just saying, in my humble opinion. But what I want to do is I want to start with Pam Bundy, then we're going to get to Candace Owens. What's his name? James O'Keefe said he's frustrated with Pam Bundy. And also James Comer, who I don't like that much. I once liked him okay, but it seemed to me he did say he submitted some cases to Pam Bundy and she hasn't done anything. That is a shocker to me. I don't know how I knew she wasn't going to prosecute anybody. Tried to tell people, but they didn't listen to me. They even got upset with me for even saying that Pam Bundy won't do that. She doesn't work on your time, doctor. She don't work on nobody's damn time, you ask me. She doesn't work on my time. You damn right. She don't work on my damn time. Let me see if I got the one. I'm going to play the one with James Comer saying he's frustrated. Then I'm going to play the one with James O'Keefe.
Today, I've been disappointed.
Now, I do have and this is not AI. Y'all think I'm playing. There's a woman, she weighs about 400. And the police officer, she was shoplifting. And the police officers are having, they taking everything they got. They got their hands full with a 400-pounder. And they're struggling to take her down. That girl's legs, one of her legs, her calf is bigger than my chest. Whoo, that girl got some hams on her.
At the end of the day, I've been disappointed in some of the criminal referrals that are collecting dust on Attorney General Bondi's desk.
You heard what he said? He's admitting that he submitted some criminal refers to Pam Bundy. Let me tell you something, Mr. Trump. We can't keep blaming Pam Bundy when you're the damn president. I saw you was with Pam Bundy. You've been acting like, I know she may give you a good fellatio, but that's not helping the American people. Because there ain't no way, there ain't been enough evidence to prosecute somebody from the deep state. Yes. I don't care if Pam Bundy can suck a basketball through a garden hose. She needs to prosecute somebody or get fired.
I've made that very clear with the White House. I'm hopeful that we'll see some action soon. On,
no, you ain't. You're not going to see no action soon. I don't think you want to. Just like you was perpetrating on Joe Biden, talking about you was going to get him impeached, and then you wrote a book after he got out of office. You a fraud, too.
The criminal referrals that range everywhere from Dr. Fauci to the Biden family.
Well, at least he's doing that. He can only submit the charges over to Pam Bundy. She's the one supposed to charge somebody.
Influence peddling scheme.
I can't stand Pam Bundy now. I really can't.
So we've got that. But now with respect to Minnesota, I'm very confident the Department of Justice is going to make several more requests. They've already made several arrests.
So now notice how he switched. He says that he was disappointed in Pam Bundy about the Anthony Fauci, the big wigs, but he thinks she'll prosecute some of the small people, some of these banana eating Somalians. She's going to prosecute some of them, but not people like Anthony Fauci and Joe Biden. She's not going to do anything about that.
Dozens of arrests down there, and they're working on dozens of prosecutions. But that's the tip of the iceberg, and the Department of Justice knows it. Homeland Security obviously is down there. You've got the Department of Ag looking at some of these food programs. So I think everyone in the Trump administration, HUD, all the different agencies are serious about apprehending these fraudsters.
So you're confident there will be arrests and criminal charges brought in Minnesota in 2026?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm confident in that too. But what I'm not confident is that you're going to prosecute somebody from the deep state. Tish James, Big Tish James, Joe Biden, Hillary, John Brennan. There's plenty of people, James Comey.
Back to the Justice Department. Has the Justice Department done enough?
Well, I would like to see more. I'm an optimistic person. I believe that there.
See, this is what I'm saying about. He's a sit down and TT here too. What do you mean you like to see more? She haven't prosecuted nobody from the deep state. I don't understand how you could possibly be satisfied with her. Unless she's giving you a fellatio.
They're working very hard, and I know the president has a lot of confidence in Pam Bondi. So
that's the president's problem right there. He has a lot of confidence in Pam Bondi. I don't know why. She haven't proven herself to be able to do anything.
Hopefully they will be more successful in prosecuting some of these people that we've provided congressional evidence that have broken the law.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of the comments on X. This is a very popular chart on X. It says 0 arrests for some scandals that are very important to Republicans. Is that what accountability looks like?
Listen, that's the biggest complaint of every Republican on the House Oversight Committee is there haven't been enough arrests. Now, some of these...
We mean enough arrests. Not one single person from the deep state has been arrested. I don't care about the small fries. You can get them later. I'm saying I want somebody like Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Letitia James. I want these Adam Schiff. That's what I want arrested. John Brennan, James Clapper, whatever his name is. I want some of those people arrested.
Some of those issues, I don't know. It's going to be hard to arrest people with the.
Here's the thing: what gets me, they keep saying it's hard. Some of the people have done all the legwork for Pam Bondi. They've got all the evidence. She needs to just look at that evidence. Then she can piggyback off that and try to pretend to be smart.
Biden auto pen scandal. What we produced in our investigation is evidence that the pardons and executive orders that were signed with the auto pen in the last year of the Biden administration should be declared null and void. Now, President Trump tweeted after we issued our report that he was going to declare them null and void, but I don't believe the paperwork's ever been done, and you're still going to have to go to court for that. But our congressional investigation will serve as basis to uphold the declaration of those pardons and executive orders being declared null and void. Someone from the Department of Justice just has to take it.
So nothing's going to happen. Now, here's James O'Keefe, he said he's out here risking his life to get evidence, and Pam Bondi ain't doing a damn thing.
Yeah, I've been disappointed in some of the criminal.
That ain't the right one. Hold on a minute. What did I do? I picked the wrong one. James O'Keefe. James O'Keefe. Okay, here it is.
You say that you have people potentially flipping on the higher-ups. Who are the higher-ups? What does your gut tell you?
Well, right now, I have people in the field.
The money's coming from somewhere.
Yes, it is.
You know, and it's a lot of money, even if it's $5 per signature to the homeless person.
Shut up and let him talk.
There's like suitcases of hundreds of thousands of dollars where the $5 comes from.
You asked the man a question, and you won't even let him talk. We know that there's suitcases of money. The one thing we can tell you without a doubt is that somebody is getting the freaking money. Now, the whole system, to me personally, is corrupted, because we know for a fact that somebody is taking the money. Somebody's getting rich off the money. Now, who that might be, I'm not even for sure. But I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of fraud going on. So when are they going to do something about that? See, each one of them, the money is right there. It's fraud going on. But when is somebody going to get arrested? I don't understand how we can have so much stuff going on. See, they got me in handcuffs. See, this would have been me. They would have handcuffed me already if I had did any of this.
Right?
That's correct. You've got a huge audience. So if I say what it is right now, it might hurt my ability over the next few days to continue getting it. But
of course,
there's petitioners and there's coordinators, and it appears as though this is like organized crime. And the thing about organized crime is it's extremely dangerous. So you could have gangs involved in this. There are companies that do this, but they're criminal actions. So there's out-of-state people that come into California. They make a lot of money. And we've been given the names of those companies, and we're currently tracking them down. But yeah, James O'Keefe and Cam Higbee and Savannah Hernandez and Anthony Rubin and John Cho has a report out today. We are going to find the higher-ups and expose them. But I think the question we have to ask ourselves is, without accountability, what does it matter?
Yeah.
What does it matter? If no one is held accountable, does bringing it to I guess the question for your audience is a rhetorical question. Do you want me to continue doing this? Do you want me to continue exposing it? Does it even matter?
He's got a good point. What he's asking, the question he's really asking is, if we're going to go out here and expose all these people, what difference if Pam Bundy is going to prosecute anybody? Because we're just risking our lives being threatened and our livelihood being threatened, and nobody goes to jail. Remember when he was with what's the name, the other company, and they ran up in his house, got all of his reporters ran up in their houses?
I mean, that's a rhetorical question. I'm not going to answer that because I can stop, I can give up, I can retire, but I'm not going to put my life in harm's way and my people's life, because they were almost killed, for nothing. It's not worth it. I think you would agree with that. So I can go away.
See, this Benny guy is a little weak for me too. It seems like he want to get people on his show just for views, but he don't want to ask the tough questions because he want to get these people on his show so he can interview them like these politicians and stuff. Hold them accountable and say, why you ain't getting nobody? Why you not demanding that Pam Bundy do something? Why you not demanding that the president tell Pam Bundy to do a damn job? You guys say you was going to prosecute people from the deep state. Not one single person has been prosecuted from the deep state, and it ain't a lack of evidence. There's plenty of evidence out there to easily prove that all the people, Adam Schiff, every time I look around, new case, Omar, nobody want to do, when are we going to arrest somebody? Damn. It's not that difficult.
I can be on a sabbatical until someone is arrested. But I'm not going to put my people's life in danger every week for nothing to happen. That's honest. I'm just being vulnerable and transparent with the world. I'm not going to get killed. I saw what happened to Charlie Kirk. I don't want to die.
They will kill you. And guess what? Nothing's going to happen after they kill you. The FBI ain't going to do a damn thing because Cass Patel's too busy going to see his sensational country music singer girlfriend, using the FBI plane to do that. And I'm kind of sick of the Republicans making excuses for them when they do something dumb. When you do something dumb, they need to be called out. Just like people didn't like people calling out Christian Nome. Well, Christian Nome, I didn't care about it being tough for damn illegals. I didn't care about that. What I did care about is that she was spending all of our damn money on all of these damn ads with her in the ads. I had a problem with it. I'm the first one to say something about this way back. I said, why is she all in all these ads? I didn't know they were spending that kind of money though. Like they say, that kind of cheddar. And then she can't stop screwing this Corey guy. I mean, that looks bad. You constantly, just go ahead and divorce your husband then if you can't stop giving up the poo nanny like that. It's crazy. Then they don't want you criticizing the people. Quit doing it.
I need to stay on this earth to keep exposing the truth. So I can go on vacation, I can go away, and when y'all are going to arrest somebody, I'll come back. Because I'll tell you what, getting punched in the neck, having nobody get arrested, it's not right. It's immoral. It
is immoral.
And
it is immoral for Pam Bundy not to prosecute anybody. See, that's the point. He just made a clear statement. This is what I keep saying. When people are not going to be held accountable, it's immoral for a country, a people, a system to allow criminals to keep breaking the law and nothing happens. A lack of justice for the innocent means you're siding with the bad actors. I just don't understand what makes it so difficult. When the Democrats get in there, you don't even have to be breaking the law. You can do jaywalking and they'll throw the book at you. Some people who walked into the Capitol Hill for January the 6th got their lives destroyed.
Republicans are in power. The Attorney General of the United States has the jurisdiction to arrest someone tomorrow.
Exactly.
I haven't seen any statements.
Nope.
On the internet or on Fox News or any.
You're not going to hear any statements. I told you what she's good at. It has got nothing to do with prosecution. Her and Kamala Harris are good at the same thing.
Anywhere else about this. And I frankly, I get there's egos involved, but
I don't care about the egos. I don't care.
But I think it's a form of cowardice.
Exactly. That's what's wrong with the society now. Everybody, we got too many cowards in public office. We got too many cowards reporting things. Whenever it's financially beneficial, or if it's going to make them not be popular with the masses, that's what they do. The YouTubers do it, the so-called influencer, the Fox News, the CNN, the DOJ. Everybody wants to be popular. They don't want to be right about something, because that's not having any core principles when you just want to be popular, but you don't want to be right. This is one reason I got a problem with Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens now. Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin, they all change their minds so easily. And then they'll tell you about how many principles they got. Stay on one subject then. And don't be scared to criticize it. I'm skeptical of anybody who won't criticize certain people. I'm skeptical of anybody. If you want to criticize Donald Trump ever, it's something wrong with that. If you want to criticize Candace Owens, it's something wrong with that. Tucker Carlson, Mark Levin, whoever, Meg Kelly, Doctor of Common Sense, you can criticize whoever you. Who in the hell is telling people you don't have a right? And the reason they don't do it, because don't fool yourself, they got so much principle. It's all about that money. Whenever somebody tell me it ain't about the money, I know it's about the money then. Because if it ain't about the money and you saw that these people bamboozled you, go give the money back to them. But they won't give that money back to people. No, they're not going to give it back to them. They like to talk about it, but they don't get that money back up.
I'm glad the president is talking about it. I think he should continue to talk about it.
No, I don't want him talking about it. See, I disagree with you right there. I want him doing something about it. Talk is cheap. I can talk. See, he's the president. That's my job, to talk. President's job is for action. Just like he went and took action in Iran, and I agree with it. He took action in Venezuela. I agree with it. Take some action at home, though. Because I'll be more pleased with you if you take some action at home. If Pam Bundy could arrest at least 2 people, I'll back up off Pam Bundy. I'll be nicer too. But no, I'm not going to be nice about it. She's not doing her job. Where I'm from, the school I'm from, is that when somebody's not doing their job, they get fired. I don't hear nothing about no sympathy, what they're going through. Okay, you got hired to do a damn job. And if you ain't doing the job we hired you to do, you need to get fired. Everybody, when somebody gets fired, they want to say, well, what about their family? They should have thought about that damn family when you weren't doing your effing job. I don't want to hear that. I didn't have to fire people. Well, what about their family? What about their family? I told them to do their job. They didn't want to do their job. Pam Bundy should be fired. And she ain't going to hurt anyway. She got plenty of money.
And I will continue to keep releasing videos this week. But I'm pissed off. And I'm pissed off because
Notice this little Benny guy ain't saying nothing. Because he's a fraud too. He likes to just kiss ass. He's a good ass kisser too, brown noser. He's one of those people like the crossing guard who likes to just brown nose everybody and just act like every senator, every congressman who come, they're so wonderful. He don't criticize. I don't got no respect for none of them. I criticize whoever I want to, however I want to criticize them. That's what journalism is supposed to do. It don't supposed to be you brown nose and kissing their ass. I don't want to be their friends. I don't want to take no pictures with you, none of that. I don't care about that. I care about reporting stuff, because if I like a person and they start screwing up, I'm gonna talk about it. I used to like Dan Bongino. He's a complete fraud now. Now I'm getting strikes for posting stuff. They say they're bullying Dan Bongino. I mean, I can't make this up. But I guess this is the society we're in right now. You can't get anything. But I want to get to Candace because I want to show you what Candace was, because I want to get to that video about this man beating up this blind person on the bus. I think he need to take a bullet to his damn head. That'll break that up. Here is Candace Owens criticizing Nick Shirley.
And myself on top of Brazil's largest favela in a destroyed house, interviewing gang members of one of the largest gangs in Brazil.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I don't believe that at all. I'm sorry. I just it's so stupid. I'm not even gonna tell you why I don't believe it. It's like if you don't know that that's stupid, that he infiltrated the gang in 48 hours. It's just, that's so dumb. I'm so tired of dumb. That's not how that works, okay? You don't just go up to gangs on the street as a nice-looking white boy with a camera and say, hey, I just wanted to sort of see what you're doing here. What's going on?
Now, see, I almost call out the B word. There's a guy who's on YouTube, a white guy on YouTube, that goes to different neighborhoods in America and does the same damn thing. But see, Candace don't know this. That's why she married this gay, her husband's a fag. I don't care what nobody said. That's what her problem is. Your husband's gay. You knew in 15 days and you go and marry him. Now she thinks she's smart. But I want to play some clips of her because it seems to me you got a little hateration going on. As long as people are praising her, she's losing her little steam now. So she got to go try to attack somebody. And then she try to act like she's so damn smart. The woman said she was at the Catholic conference the other day. She mentioned herself 350 times, mentioned the Lord 15 times at a Catholic conference. Why in the hell did they invite Candace? As if she knows anything about the Bible. But look how she thinks she says she's tired or dumb.
Okay, just stop. That's stupid. Of course, that's dumb. I'm sorry, Nick. I know you're young. I hope, whoever is your contact that has you infiltrating Antifa and infiltrating El Salvador at the age of 23 years old. It just feels like Sean Penn young to me. Like, oh, Sean Penn's always there.
See, I tried to not go after her so hard. Now she she just irritates the living you-know-what out of me. But this is Candace Owens when she was grifting. So she thinks people, that's why I tell people, anybody who knows me, you can ask Clever when, I've been saying this about her. I just don't even attack her in much public because I've been those, I said Candace will say anything, jump on any bandwagon, change any story. She's been doing this her whole career, Brexit, everything else. And the people there, she was losing money. Then she go marry some gay guy from the freaking UK after 15 days. But here's Candace Owens. Here's a little montage of her contradicting herself.
Man, life comes at you fast, Hollywood. Bam! The world discovers that you've been covering up for a serial rapist.
Now, she's talking about Harvey Weinstein. She was saying how bad he is. But then she goes and interview and she defends him.
America voted for a misogynist, said every actor and actress everywhere just after they had got finished smooching up to Harvey Weinstein.
And I want to thank you, Candace, for giving me the opportunity to speak.
I do not remember when I was growing up having all of these race issues, okay? I really don't remember it. And then suddenly towards the
She's lying about this. She was a race hustler in high school.
The end of Obama, we started hearing all of this rhetoric drummed up. It became white versus black all over again. And I say all over again, I shouldn't even say that because when I was alive, this was not an issue.
In 2007, Owens accused white males of racially harassing and threatening to kill her. Owens' family received a settlement of $37,500.
She said she never heard of it. She did it in high school. The woman lies all the time. She said, I never heard this when I was growing up. But she was working with the NAACP, suing the, quote, whites who did stuff to you. So which one is it? You never heard about it. She criticized Harvey Weinstein and then when they interviewed him and defended Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein is a saint compared to Candace Owens now. Just like all the Muslims and the Palestinians are saints compared to her. Woman is a fraud. I'm sorry.
$100 from Stamford Public Schools.
Whoever it is that is calling for speech to be censored is a liar. Okay.
She said, whoever calling for speech to be censored, just remember that.
Okay. A liar. I don't care what the subject is. You should be allowed to hear the debate. I do not care who the person is. You should be allowed to hear what they say.
Hey guys, my name is Candace Owens and I am the founder of socialautopsy.com.
There are literally thousands of instances of hate speech.
She was doxing kids here.
Speech being circulated online.
So what we do is we attach their words to their places of employment, and anybody in the entire world can search for them. What we are doing is figuratively lifting the masks up.
This woman has changed every couple of years. Candace Owens has changed something and jumped on anything with money. She'll be divorcing her husband after a while because it's obvious that the man may be gay. He's suspect to me.
Social.
And by the way, she was defending her husband was supposed to be friends with Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate was bragging about having sex with an underage girl and stuff. And Candace Owens never said anything bad about him because her husband was friends with him. And most of the other people won't criticize him. Or like, what's his name? Nick Fuentes. Most of the influencers are scared to attack Nick Fuentes. I'm sorry, Nick Fuentes is gay. I mean, you might well call it. Or quit acting like he's a tough guy. I don't care about no gropers or none of that. Nick Fuentes is a queer. To be honest with me.
Autopsy is your digital footprint. So be mindful of the words that you share.
There is no stone that I will leave unturned when it comes to harming children. This was the red line, and it is absolutely foolish for Trump to think that he can redirect the energy of MAGA somewhere else and tell us, oh no, don't look over there.
The first case involves a man who I am not going to name. Only reason I'm not going to name him is because at the time of the allegations against him,
this is the one she was covering up for Andrew Tate.
was in fact a minor, and that of course is relevant. So we just want to be ethical here, and
she wants to be ethical, but she's exposing the minor, but not the man.
Not expose his name so that people can look up the case.
So she wants to be ethical here, and she's protecting the man who has been convicted of a sex crime against 2 different minors because there was a minor involved. However, she has no problem saying what the minor's name is, but she's.
The woman is such a fraud. And there was a couple people who used to get mad because I said something about Candace Owens because they're too stupid to go look up anything.
Not mentioning the actual name of Keith Fox, who was convicted and sentenced to 24 years in prison for sexually abusing 2 different minors.
Performed deviant sexual acts in the bedroom, such as urinating on her during intercourse.
Yeah, he's the victim. He's the victim here, the 57-year-old married man.
Why would Candace Owens try to defend the child molester?
Who was urinating on a 15-year-old child is the victim.
All of the blame. They always want to blame Israel, no matter what. The strangest things. Anything could happen.
She's defending Israel here.
It could not rain for 3 days, and it's curse Israel. These characters are just being inserted into places to serve Israel. That makes Israel the master of the universe.
I'm done with the conversation. Nobody's gonna tell me that Candace Owens won't change and go on any bandwagon. She was for Donald Trump, against Donald Trump, for Donald Trump, Brexit. I mean, you can name any subject. The woman has flip-flop on every damn subject. But she said she was gifted in high school, and she saw Charlie Kirk in a dream, and she was gifted in high school. Well, if you're so gifted in high school, why have you flip-flopped over the years on every subject you can name? Candace Owens has took the opposing side, whatever subject, Israel, Palestine, whatever you want to name, black and white, playing the race card, free speech. She's changed her mind on every damn subject. Now she's saying that Nick Shirley, his investigation can't be true because no gang member will talk to you. That's a bunch of bull. Not that you've ever been around any real gang members or anything else, Candace, which you will know nothing about. Of course they'll talk to you. Matter of fact, the guys in Chicago take pride in somebody telling them to come and do the interview. What are you talking about? I can name people right here in Houston, Texas, who be getting interviewed and they're freaking gang member. What the hell is you talking about, Heffa? You ain't never met a real gang member. These people are acting like they from the streets. You don't know nothing about the streets. Nothing. You and your little gay husband keep pretending as if y'all got a real marriage. I don't care how many times he impregnated you. It's ridiculous. And she is acting like she's so principled now. I'm going to tell you Donald Trump is going to do it. Girl, you would, in this whole obsession. Now, I don't got a problem with her talking about Erica Kirk because I think Erica Kirk is a fraud too. No offense, but I just think she is. I didn't call Erica Kirk in so many lies. I don't like Bridget Macron. I don't care about her attacking Bridget Macron. See, I'm not going to be one of those who act like everything Candace do is wrong. But the girl is a grifter. She'll jump on any bandwagon or any penis that she needs to jump on. She hated the Jews. The Jews made you rich. That's who got you famous. You was at Prager University, Jew. Ben Shapiro, Jew. She didn't flip-flop to each one. Each subject you can name, she's changed it. And now she gets on here and says she don't believe anything Nick Shirley is doing. She said he's young. Girl, he ain't flip-flopping like you flip-flopping, though. That's irrelevant. If you think that you can't go interview gang members, there's people on YouTube right now who goes out to each neighborhood. I don't know the guy's name, but this guy goes from each neighborhood, the hood of the hood, where a lot of cops don't even go at night. And these guys are enthusiastic about doing an interview because they want to get their street cred. In Chicago, they used to tweet about their gang activities, getting the body and everything else. What's the one that got killed? King Von. I mean, when he was doing his crime, he would actually tweet it sometime. I don't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about because you've never been in any real bad neighborhood, especially at night. I don't like people who's never actually been in a hood trying to lecture anybody like you know what you're talking about, because you don't. There's plenty crazy people in the hood. They're crazy as hell. And it's about street cred. They rap about crimes they did. That's how the cop catch some of them. She's talking about they won't go, you can't interview them. Bull crap. That's a bunch of bull. I know that for a fact. If I wanted to go interview gang members right now, I could. Tell us you talking about. Of course they'll talk to you. Especially you say, I'm gonna put you, I'm gonna make you famous and stuff. That's their street cred. They want that. I know you sound crazy to you. They're not like the mob. They like to get their street cred on. But she's criticizing this man, this young man, because it ain't about her no more. As long as all the attention was on her, she ain't have no problem. Now she didn't jump from Bridget Macron, Charlie Kirk, and some people say you must have been jealous because Charlie Kirk didn't marry you. I don't know if that's a problem or not. Maybe he hit it. Charlie Kirk hit it and he didn't marry her. I don't know what they got going on or what they had going on before he got with his wife. But evidently, Erica Kirk seduced him. I know nobody don't like you saying that, but it's true. Charlie Kirk was a smart guy, but when it came to women, no offense, I think he was a little green. He was a little green when it comes to, because all the research he did, he could have easily researched her. At 17, she's over here in Romania running. I don't know how a 17-year-old can do that right there. But sometimes, now I know this is going to sound really offensive to people, but don't take this to offense. Some men who can be smart, I know some, and they can meet a certain kind of women, and they'll just tie them up. Like, what's that little football player? They used to play with Deion Sanders. I think he played for either the Carolina or one of those teams now. Jaguars or something, but I can't remember the team he played for. That little girl don't care nothing about him. He married her and everything, didn't get a prenup or whatever. Everybody tried to warn him. It's like Samson and Delilah. Sometimes the power of the punani is too powerful for some of these men and they can't think. Now I know that sounds harsh. Not trying to be harsh or anything, but that's a fact. Sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you, I personally think from looking at the evidence with the whole Charlie Kirk and Erica, I think they sicked her on him. It wasn't no accident meeting. I don't care if you look at it, wasn't no accident meeting. No more than Candace Owens telling Charlie Kirk to go to UK because she got to find her husband. No, I don't believe that either. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't. It's a bunch of bull. Just call it what it is. You'll be surprised at smart men, strong men will do some of the dumbest things. Because I think, this is my point, I know people don't like you saying right there. I think Erica Kirk had both of her hands in Charlie Kirk's nostrils, leading him around. That's my personal opinion. And the reason I said that, one time they was on the show and I watched the interview. She forgot when they got married. They only been married 2 years. A man may forget a date, but a woman don't forget no date like that. Not if she loved a man. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a little suspicious to me. Whole damn thing is suspicious. See, I don't have to try to be nice on either side. I'm free because I can talk about anybody. That's what happens when you're free. See, when you're free, you can talk about everything. See, nobody can tell you what to talk about when you're not when you're not being paid by them. See, Charlie Kirk said he was tired of the people from Israel bossing him around, calling him anti-Semitic because they were paying him. When they pay you, you got to do what they say. When people pay you, they gonna want something in return. That is a fact. But now she's even. This is. I got one more video. This is how much she hates Donald Trump now. Anybody who don't agree with her, she just hates him so much.
Trump has completely and utterly just betrayed America, the American people. It's very obvious that Tel Aviv is running DC, and it's taken me a long time to process that and to find the words to say what I want to say to Trump. I was, from the moment I saw him on stage at Charlie Kirk's funeral, sickened by him, and seeing what's happening in Iran and seeing him go against every promise that he ever made. You have every right to be.
First of all, and I hate when Candace always tried to pretend to be like condescending, like she hates this, she hates that. He didn't go against the promise. Donald Trump has been talking about destroying Iran before you was even born, heifer. Hell is you talking about? That ain't going against. He's always said they can't get nuclear weapons. What are you talking about? That's what he's always said. That ain't going against what he said. Now, if the war goes on for a couple of years, that'll be going against what he said. He says Iran, and they was not trying to negotiate. Everybody, I played the clip for you yesterday, the things that they were actually doing. All the things that they were doing. And here's the thing. They actually, everything that they did, that Trump is doing right now, that's what he said he was going to do. He said he wasn't going to allow Iran to get weapons. That is a fact. That's what he said. So I don't want to hear anything about what he ain't doing now because you off the bandwagon now. You went to another hustle. She got a different hustle every damn day. And she tries to look so smug like everything she says is right. It'd be one thing if she didn't change her opinion every damn, it seemed like every 2 years is a complete different. Remember Vivek? She was touring with Vivek for a while. She had Vivek is the guy. He's so smart. He's so this and he's so that. Now, it's not him. It's in a year or so, she'll be somebody else she'd be talking about. She's on another bandwagon.
Disgusted with him, and I want to share some choice words for this administration as well.
I think this. One thing I can tell you about Candace, this woman is such a narcissist. She really is a narcissist. She thinks her opinion is so effing important. Whatever she's saying, I want to share some other. Only your dumbass followers think that your opinion means that much. Well, who gives a damn what you say? Next year, you'll have a different opinion anyway. You was completely on Israel's bandwagon because they was paying you. Now you completely for the Palestinians and the Muslims now. Make your mind up, heifer.
As just taking a look at the broader picture of what's happening right now. Who's actually running the world? The things that you thought were not possible are definitive.
Give me a point. Give me a specific point you're talking about. You're talking about generality right now. I need something specific you're actually saying. Because if it's specific and you can prove it, I'm going to agree with you.
Happening right now. Freemasons involved in occult magic. So
See, it's all general stuff. No, you didn't tell me anything. That video told me absolutely nothing. You're just throwing out a bunch of stuff because I know you have, oh my God, I got to watch Candace tonight because she's going to say something again. Unbelievable, man. I ain't like, it seems like, man, people are willing to, I always compare them to like these phony preachers who come on and they got a different scheme going on just about every damn night. A different scheme. Let me see if I got, do I still got that one? Somebody made a video. I don't know if I still got that one. Let me see if I still have it. I think I got rid of it when they were saying, let me see if I still got it. I don't think I did. Oh, yes, I do. This is somebody made this AI by Candace here.
Hi, guys. So we have huge news for today's show. Our team discovered Israel is luring you in to think it's Islam. This makes no sense. Name, daycare, fraud, media spin. It make no sense. Daycare, fraud, media, say science, so. But wait, there is more. Look at this. Daycare, fraud, they say it's Islam. Daycare, kids, bad, it's Israel. They want you chasing labels, not the scam. This is obviously Israel. That does it for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for solid proof my friend told me about, that Israel is behind this scam. I'm Candace Owens. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Gosh, these people are so stupid. They'll believe anything.
It's true. She got that right. They will believe anything. Because you can't keep flip-flopping like that. I remember there's a little guy, he's on Twitter. I can't remember his name. He's got a funny name. He used to work for Brexit for Candace Owens. Let me see if I can see if I can find him. Candace Owens says that the guy never worked for her, even though he took pictures with her and she gave him an award. She said he never worked for her. Of course he worked for you. Why are you lying about it? You say he never worked for you. Of course he worked for you. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. See if I got it here. Oh, here's now this is what this lady is saying. Candace Owens tried to say this lady was lying too. But I wanted to get that guy. Because he was on there. He actually worked for her. He posted all the pictures and the awards she gave him. Then she said she don't know him. Of course you know him. He used to work for you. He was some kind of editor for, I can't remember. I'm trying to look and see if I can't remember what his name was. I think it's like Dome, something like that. Yeah, I can't. It's a funny name he got. But he let me see if I saw his. I wonder, he was doing an interview with somebody. I can't find it. I thought I could find it right quick on No, I won't worry. But I thought I can find it. But he was talking about how he used to work for Candace. And this, well, let me let you listen to this woman right here. She said how much they was in debt, and Candace Owens tried to deny this too. How much money they was losing. Let me share this for you right quick.
Both my husband and I volunteered and worked for Candace Owens' nonprofit organization, Blexit, in 2020, 2021, and 2022. The last 3 years that she was president of that organization, they were $1 million in the hole every single year. In 2022, she paid herself $250,000 that year and claimed on the tax forms that she was working an average of 30 hours a week for Blexit. This is while she was doing her Daily Wire show every week. And I want you to go and look at her platform during 2022. Was she even ever mentioning Blexit during that time? Because she's like basically abandoned that mission. Yet she claims she was working 30 hours a week for Blexit. And then you can look this up. All of this is public knowledge. Go to ProPublica. It's a place where you can look up Form 990s, where you can look up the tax returns on these nonprofits. That year, Blexit spent $800,000 on social media fundraising. And then she also spent another $380,000 on security. These are donor funds. And when I was volunteering for Blexit, we were doing events like delivering meals and lunches to police stations. She was never part of those things. What she was part of was the Blexit rallies, where she was flying in private jets to these rallies, using donor funds to fly in private jets. And you're going to be like, oh, you're just a hater. You're just a hater for doing this. Wait a second. Didn't Candace go after Kimberly? Didn't Candace go after Kimberly Klasick for doing these same things?
Exactly. Because she can't stand anybody else upstaging her in any kind of way. This is what she do.
Isn't she demanding Turning Point to be very transparent
Yep.
about their funds and
Yep.
their fundraising? Yet she is allowed to operate Blexit in the hole by -$1 million every single year for the last 3 years she has it, and then just pawn it off to Turning Point USA. Yeah, in 2023, Turning Point USA became they took over Blexit because Candace couldn't run it. She was running it into negative $1 million every year. In fact, that
because she's an egomaniac. It's got to be about her.
2022.
People said when she would come, she wouldn't even want to talk to some of the people because she thinks she's better than them.
Was negative 1.7 million. You can go and fact check every single thing I have just said to you. Go to ProPublica.org, look up Blexit organization. Candace, did you lie? Did you lie in 2022 about working 30 hours a week for Blexit?
Of course she did. That's what she does. But her little followers, they used to get mad at me. I used to say, y'all go talk to these other little YouTubers that y'all think y'all can intimidate. Can't nail some bitch try to intimidate me. You can get mad all you want to. I don't care about your little followers online. That crap is online. That online stuff don't faze me. you can get yourself all worked up online, getting yourself worked up online, but that don't faze me. So I'm gonna sit and talk all the trash you want to online. Don't care about none of that. I'm gonna see what's wrong with society is that people want people to stop talking. I don't care about somebody else saying something. Say all you want to. If somebody slander you can sue them. But if somebody said the truth about you, why you get mad about it? They got people who they be threatening to dox people. Are they lying on the people? So they told the truth, but you're upset because they told the truth on them. Okay, that don't make any sense to me. Seems to me you got some issues that you need to go suck your mama's breasts and breastfeed again or something. Because I don't understand you being that upset about it. I got a video I want to play from Brother Hemp. I think I'm gonna have to download it. Hemp. I think I'm about to download. He got a video he want me to play. Because they're not. If I play it straight from YouTube, they're not gonna show it. But it's on his YouTube channel. Let me see if I can download it right quick. Let me see here. I can download it right quick. If it let me download it, hold on a minute. Okay, I think it's downloading. Let me see here. Yep, it just downloaded. All right. Here's Brother Hemp Redmond. He wanted me to show this video to y'all. Let me see here. What did I download this here? Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Now, y'all want to stay around because I want to show you this video. This guy attacks a blind lady and beats the hell out of an elderly bus driver for trying to stop him. Let me see. What did I do? What did I download it as? Hold on a minute. Is that it? Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. Well, I got some. I want y'all to watch this heavy woman too. That's the cops is trying to manhandle her. It's so damn funny. They cannot manhandle her, boy. What the damn thing say this? Oh my God! What the hell? Wait a minute. I know I just downloaded the damn thing. Let me see what it is. Okay, it says it's downloaded. No, what the hell? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it now.
I used to be the crazy one, voting for the lazy one, and I called your number time after time. You become the comfy one and a unipartian. So under your name, I wrote Rhino for life. I only wanted to ask you a question, but you ignored me. Anyhow, you had too many birthdays to mention, running the country into the ground. How do you like it now? How do you like it now? Going face to face.
I think you don't quit your day job on that singing him. I think I can sing you him.
You still haven't called me yet today. Couldn't make you call me, but I always thought about running for your seat. How do you like it now?
Joe Wilson got a Ukrainian flag outside of his office.
When you hear about me, I know that you'll make fun of me. Never imagined I'd make it this far. Now you're buried in the money world. It is a crooked, rotten world. Biden took our dreams and he tore them apart. Joe, you're sitting under the radar and spending our taxes, voting for Biden, spending bills and all. There's an alarm clock that's ringing. Who could that be singing? It's me, Joe, with your wake-up call. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? On election day, you never called me, so I'm here today. I couldn't make you call me, so I always thought about sitting in your seat. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? People are on their way to elect me today. Couldn't make you call me, but I started thinking about running for your seat. How do you like me now? Tell me, Joe, how you liking me now?
that Hemp got a great voice, don't he? If you're in South Carolina, Brother Hemp Red Button for District 2 down there, you got to get out and vote. He wants to replace the rhino known as Joe Wilson. Hemp is asking for your vote and your support down there in South Carolina. Did I say North Carolina? South Carolina. I don't know if I said North Carolina or not. You don't quit your day job for that singing, Hemp. Now I want to play a video of this is a man beats the living hell out of a blind lady and the bus driver. I'm gonna get to that because I know it's kind of late. We started kind of late here. Let's see, what did I do with that video? This damn. I had a. You know what? I'm not gonna. We're gonna do that one tomorrow because I wanted to show because the other one that was like 17 minutes long, so that's gonna take. We'll do that one tomorrow. But I do want to show you a couple of cops are struggling with this woman. Oh my Lord, man. This is so funny, man. I know I shouldn't laugh. Look at that little girl is looking right here. Oh, that's a big leg right there, ain't it? Ooh, that's some ham right there. Look, she's trying to fight too. That cop having it. He got his hands full right there, boy. Look, he's struggling with Big Mama, boy. That That cop is having the time of his life, man. Look at that. He said, I'm going to hold his leg and try to put her down. Have you ever seen like a cowboy, like he rode one of them big cows? She bigger than she bigger than the cow. Her dress is coming up too. She got on a mini skirt. On anybody else, that dress would be all the way to the ground, but on her is a mini skirt. Look at the cop. He holding her leg up. He said, I got you. I got you. I just boom. She swinging. You got a big one. Oh my gosh, she cracked it. Oh, she hit him again. Oh, down goes Big Mama. Them cops has got their hands full right there. Damn, that's a big one right there, boy. Whoo-wee. Christina said, I hope she has undies on. Me too. Because I'm going to throw up if I could. Woo. I bet the smell. I just got sick just thinking about the smell. Boy, that's some ham hocks right there, boy. Woo-wee. Look at that. That one leg right there can feed a small village. You can feed a small village with that leg right there, boy. Look at that. Y'all see y'all hungry over there? In one of these little countries, we're going to send that one of those thighs over there. Y'all feed that village for like a good 2 years off just that thigh. Oh my God. That is a big ham right there. When I saw that, I said, oh my God. And she started cracking that cop upside the head with a bottle or something. She said, I'm stealing, but I'm hungry. Now, I want to show, this is Brandon Johnson. Remember the young lady who was attacked and murdered down there by the illegal immigrant? Listen to this clown here.
Did you reconsider rescheduling this event given the murder?
They're talking about protesting ICE after this young lady was murdered, but nobody cared about the young lady being murdered.
And Gorman by an undocumented immigrant.
Well, look, as I've said before, my condolences to the family.
His condolences to the family. That's all you got. Your condolences to the family. But when that Renee Good got herself killed down there in Minneapolis, he had a statement, strong language for that. But somebody gets killed by illegal alien in his damn city, not a mumbling freaking word.
Of Sheridan, this is a terrible tragedy. And what I've said from the very beginning, I'm going to continue to use every single tool that's available to me to protect the residents of the city of Chicago. And this tragedy is not going to deter us from our work. In fact, it's going to challenge us all to double down on our efforts to ensure that we are protecting every single individual across neighborhoods. And look.
That's crazy. That's boy, just Eric Rodriguez LeBron just hit us up. He said, let me see if I can get over to it, Eric. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. My man Eric says, the welder says, for Candace is paid and brought by the secret society. It looks like that. Hell, it looks like she is paid by the secret society, if you ask me. I mean, because it seems to me she'll change any subject. She'll pretend. I mean, she started defending Harvey Weinstein. Are you serious? But this clown right here, I don't even know how he actually won anything, but I think, where's that other one at? Here is And I just showed you that one with the big hams. This is a grown man in a pig pen on his hands and knees. We got a serious mental illness in this country. This is not a woman. This is a dude. He's in the pig pen with the pigs. He looked like one. He's bigger than the pigs, actually. Isn't this crazy? Grown-ass man in all pink on his hands and knees, dressed with a pig mask on. Yeah, he needs to be institutionalized. This fella is dangerous. I don't care what nobody says. This is not normal. We have normalized insanity in this country. Just think about this. If when I grew up, if you had went to school, just say, for instance, just say my boy Hamp came home and told his father, Daddy, I'm transgender. I think I was born in the wrong body. I'm gonna tell you what Hamp dad probably would have told him. This fool done lost his mind. What the hell is you talking about, boy? Because see, the old school fathers didn't play this kind of stuff. But see, we got these new jack frauds, and this is what's wrong with our society. We gotta play like insanity is normal now. He should be hauled off in a paddy wagon and never let out again, in my humble opinion. There's another video, I can't even play it, but it was a video that I had. It was a lady reading some school books. I mean, it was filthy language in there. And they told the woman that she's going to get removed for reading it. She says it's in the kids' library. They don't even understand this. Well, they understand it's just demonic. Back in the days when we went to school, when your fathers and mothers went to school, if they'd have had that kind of smut in a school, the principal, those at the library, the superintendent, everybody would have been charged with indecency towards children. Now they say you can't read it in front of adults, but it's in a library for the kids to check it out. It dumbfounds me how much we have allowed society to tell us what is and is not normal. Like you got the Soros-backed Philadelphia prosecutor talking about how much what he gonna do to ICE. Because I think we have normalized some of this too much. Let me see if I got that video of him saying ICE is not welcome, what he's gonna do. Let me see if I get it here. Yeah, here he is.
Works. You commit crimes within the jurisdiction that is the city and county of Philadelphia, I prosecute you. That is how it works. No, I don't take a phone call from the president saying let him go. No, the president cannot pardon you. I'll say it again. The president cannot pardon you. And yes, I will put you in handcuffs, and I will put you in a courtroom, and if necessary, I will put you in a jail cell. If you decide to make the terrazzo floor of this airport anything like what you did in the streets of Minneapolis, which in...
See, back in the day, a bastard like this would have got ran out of town. They just stripped him of all duties. They're so adamant about stopping ICE, but not adamant about stopping the criminals. He's in Philadelphia, but he's adamant about what he's going to do to ICE.
Involved the criminal homicide of unarmed, innocent people. We are not...
They wasn't innocent, you dumbass, you.
Not having that here. But let me go back to all ICE agents who are going to keep their oath, who are going to follow the law and uphold the Constitution of the United States. Thank you for keeping your oath. To any agent who might think about doing it an illegal way, I'll be seeing you in court, and you're not going to like it.
See, these are the... First of all, he's funded by George Soros. All funded all prosecutors or judges who's funded by George Soros should be stripped of all duties. George Soros should have all of his assets seized. He shouldn't be allowed to donate or practice anything inside this country. His son, whoever's running it now, it's completely a communist organization trying to overthrow our government. And that's the problem in the country now. There's too much of that going on. But anyway, we gotta get out. I know we started late. We'll show you the video tomorrow. We'll talk about that. We'll try to maybe even do that one first. We'll work on that video tomorrow. We gotta get out here tonight. So stay strong out there. God bless everyone.